From Forex Traders Daily, this is your daily analysis with Ross Mullins, live from Richmond, Virginia.
Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for December 16, 2016. In just a moment, we'll be taking a look at the EURUSD, the euro versus the US dollar for today's trade analysis, but first a recap of a couple of the trade suggestions made over the past few days. Really since the beginning of this week and going into late last week, we've been looking to go short here on the NZD-USD underneath the blue trend line. We can see here that the market was rising along the blue trend line, several times challenging on top of that blue trend line. Finally, we saw the breakdown of that blue trend line along the red trend line, a rally and a retest under the blue trend line as resistance. And so when it was there, we were looking to go short, and we have. And of course, boosted by the raise of interest rates on Wednesday in the U.S., we see the market pressuring back down. Currently, down here at the very bottom, you can see we're sitting 204 pips on the final position for the NZD-USD. One thing that we might look for today is any rally back into the resistance. We'll look at this purple zone. We look back here where the blue box is, and you can see the rally into the purple zone as resistance. So that's what we talked about yesterday in the trade room. A rally back towards this purple shaded area may give you an opportunity to jump back in or add back onto this trade, continuing to target back down to the orange shaded area at the very bottom of the chart. Moving over to the AUD-USD, there's another trade going down here at the very bottom, 140 or so pips right now on the trade from the red trend line, the green shaded area. We were selling into the green zone. Look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 days hovering around this green shaded area as resistance. Finally, the market pushing in our direction and pushing all the way back down towards the purple shaded area in the 73.30 level. Similar situation, we've broken under the resistance zone, which is now the blue shaded area. That is our resistance. Our purple zone is our support down here at the bottom. A breakdown of the purple zone, we look for a continuation lower, take it down to the 4-hour time frame. Doesn't change any of that. Just know that if you're going to go short, it makes more sense to go short up here than it does right now, because your current support is very close. So you don't want to go short into support. You'd rather go short at a resistance level. But that's what we'll wait for here on the Australian dollar. Another currency pair that we've been trading is the dollar franc, trading the direction of the trend, which is the blue trend line. Over the past couple of days, we bought it on a dip into support. Let's zoom it in a couple of times here. Over here, and there's your green shaded area. We bought it at the green zone, continuing to follow support. If we're going to buy it again, we need a dip to support. So right now, we're looking for maybe a dip back down here to the purple shaded area as an opportunity to jump back in, or possibly the next opportunity would be the break above the blue shaded area, which it hasn't done yet. 1.0310 or 1.0287. That's the numbers of the blue shaded area. 310 down to 287. A break of that, we'll look for the continuation higher. At this point, no reason to change our mind about that. Let's take it on over here to the EURUSD, euro versus US dollar. This is a trade we spoke about in length yesterday in the live trade room. Well, several trades, but really looking at this euro dollar, we looked at the breakout of potential support. We're looking at multi-year supports here. We're looking, I've zoomed way out here on the daily time frame so we can see all the way back to February and March of 2015. So almost 2 years ago, we can see support, bottom left-hand corner of the chart. This should tell you how significant of a barrier this is, right around the 104.65 level. Back here on the left-hand side, was the support that caused the reversal. So we have not seen the market underneath the 104.65 level since prior to January of 2015. So well before that was when the last time we saw the market below here. So we need to recognize the fact that we are pushing through a significant support level. Let's go ahead and zoom it in here on the daily time frame now that we see that, and take a look. We are currently underneath that yellow zone and the 104.65 level. We spoke about this yesterday in the trade room, that if it rallied into the yellow zone, it became a selling or going short opportunity around 104.60 to 70. That is the bottom of the yellow shaded area. If you did that, you're already into some profit. I'm sitting with about 14-15 pips of profit on a sell from the 104.60 level. Let's take it down to the 4-hour time frame. There's the pattern that we were looking at. Remember, from the live trade room yesterday, we spoke about this. Let me put a couple of circles here on the chart. We spoke about the pattern of a breakout and retest. There it is right there in the circle where it broke out, retested, and went back down. So that's the pattern that we were looking for yesterday in the live trade room. I mentioned that what we'd be looking for is for the duplication of that pattern. We'd look for the breakout and the retest, and now we're looking for the next surge in the direction of our momentum, sentiment, and trend. So we're looking for today resistance at the yellow zone, targeting the blue zone. The risk on any new trades that you take is above the yellow zone, so your stop loss goes above the yellow zone. My current stop loss is about a 50 pip stop loss, but above the yellow zone is really what you want to say, because you just don't want it to get back above there. You want it to stay underneath that yellow zone. So selling the yellow zone, targeting the blue zone, risk is above the yellow zone. That's pretty much it for the euro dollar today.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.